All right, let's jump right in and talk about the Schipperke.
Okay.
Now, maybe you're thinking about getting one of these dogs, or maybe you're just curious about these pups.
Right.
Either way, get ready because we're going to go way beyond the basics. We're
Absolutely.
talking about history, personality quirks, you name it.
These dogs are a fascinating breed, and honestly, even their name is a puzzle.
Oh, really? How so?
It has a double meaning, both little boatman and little shepherd.
Hmm. Makes you wonder which one's more fitting.
Well, the fascinating thing is that both titles actually tie back to their history.
Oh, interesting.
They really were used on boats, particularly on the canals of Belgium.
Wow.
And these dogs were incredible at keeping those boats free of rats and other pests.
So the little boatman title isn't just a cute name, it's a job description.
Exactly, and the little shepherd part. Well, just picture a Schipperke.
Okay.
That thick black coat, those perky ears, that fox-like face.
I'm picturing it.
They really do resemble Belgian shepherd breeds, only miniaturized.
So their name is a history lesson all by itself. And speaking of that look, let's talk about that gorgeous black coat.
Yes.
It's like their trademark, right? Is it really always black, or are there other colors?
You'll mainly see them in solid black, yes. It's that striking double coat that gives them the fantastic ruff around their neck.
Yeah, almost like a mini lion's mane.
Exactly. Other colors do exist,
Oh.
but they're incredibly rare, not typically recognized by breed standards.
That makes it. It's such a unique look. Now, these pups are small, but I have a feeling there's a lot more to them than meets the eye.
Right.
Are they as delicate as they look?
Not at all. They might only be 10 to 16 inches tall and weigh between 10 and 18 pounds.
Oh, wow.
But they have a surprisingly sturdy and athletic build.
Oh, so they're strong.
Yes. After all, you need strength and agility to chase rats on a moving boat.
That's true. You really do.
Yeah.
That brings us to their personality.
Yeah.
They earned the nickname Little Black Devils. And I'm curious,
Okay.
is there some truth to that, or is it just playful?
Oh, there's a good deal of truth to it. Schipperkes are bundles of energy and incredibly intelligent. They need to be kept busy, both physically and mentally.
Oh, so they're high maintenance.
Well, remember, they were bred as working dogs, so lounging around the house all day just isn't in their DNA.
I guess not. So they might not be the best fit for someone looking for a low-maintenance dog.
Probably not. They thrive on mental and physical stimulation.
Right.
And on top of that, they're independent thinkers,
Oh,
which, as you might imagine, can be both a blessing and a curse.
I'm intrigued. How so?
Well, that intelligence and independent thinking make them fantastic problem solvers.
Oh, that's good.
But on the flip side, they can be a bit stubborn when it comes to obedience training.
Sounds like you need a good sense of humor to own one of these dogs.
Yeah.
With all that energy and alertness, are they
Yeah.
good watchdogs?
Oh, absolutely.
Despite their size.
They're natural watchdogs, always alert, fearless, and ready to sound the alarm at the slightest hint of something unusual. And don't let their size fool you. Their bark is surprisingly loud for such a small dog.
I bet. Now, we can't talk about the Schipperke look without mentioning the tail, or rather the lack of tail in many cases.
Yeah.
I know historically tail docking was common. Is that still the practice?
Thankfully, docking is becoming less common now.
Oh, good.
People's views on animal welfare are evolving,
Right.
so you'll see more Schipperkes with their natural tails these days,
Cool.
though the tailless look is still associated with the breed.
Okay. So I have to ask the question that's probably on everyone's mind.
Okay.
Given their rat-catching history, if I have a Schipperke, am I going to find, little gifts left on my doorstep?
Well, it's not entirely out of the realm of possibility,
Oh, no.
but it's crucial to remember they're not doing it out of malice.
Right.
It's pure instinct.
Okay.
It's in their blood to keep places free of rodents, and they're incredibly good at it.
So it's a skill that would have been invaluable back in the day.
Exactly.
Yeah. Switching gears to something a bit more positive.
Oh.
I've heard Schipperkes are known for their long lifespans. Is that true?
It is. They typically live a good 13 to 15 years.
Wow.
Sometimes even longer with proper care. And in general, they're a healthy breed.
That's great to hear. But we talked earlier about their independent nature.
Right.
What does that mean for someone considering a Schipperke? What advice would you give potential owners?
Patience and consistency are key.
Okay.
They need an owner who understands positive reinforcement training,
Right.
rewarding good behavior rather than punishing bad,
Makes sense.
and someone willing to put in the time and effort.
I can see how their independent streak might be challenging for a new owner,
Yeah,
but wouldn't a good training approach help manage that?
absolutely. Remember we talked about them being problem solvers?
Yeah.
Well, that can sometimes translate into being little escape artists.
What?
Keeping a Schipperke entertained and contained can be quite the task.
It sounds like it's important to be one step ahead of them.
You've got it. Mental and physical stimulation are absolutely essential for these dogs.
Got it.
They need plenty of exercise, playtime, and training to keep them happy.
Okay.
And to keep them out of trouble.
You know, that actually reminds me of my friend Schipperke, Sparky.
Okay.
He once figured out how to unlock their back gate and went on a little adventure around the neighborhood.
That's a classic Schipperke move. It's not that they're trying to be naughty. It's just that their intelligence and drive need an outlet.
So it's all about channeling that energy in the right direction.
Exactly.
Before we move on, I have to share a fun fact.
Yeah.
Did you know Queen Marie Henriette of Belgium was a huge fan of the Schipperke breed?
That's right. And it wasn't just royalty who loved them.
Oh.
They were popular with the working class and nobility.
Oh, wow.
Which makes perfect sense given their versatility.
Right.
They really are adaptable dogs.
So we've got a breed that's energetic, clever, a tad stubborn, historically beloved, and quite the adventurer. But what's it actually like to share your life with this Schipperke?
Right.
What lies at the heart of their personality?
That's a great question. Once a Schipperke truly bonds with their people, they're incredibly loyal,
Oh, wow.
affectionate,
Okay.
and playful.
That's good.
They love to be part of the family
Okay.
and really thrive on attention.
So even though they have this independent streak,
Right.
they're not loners at heart.
Not at all. They crave connection with their humans. But early socialization is absolutely key, especially if there are children or other pets in the home.
I see.
You want to make sure those bonds are strong and positive.
That makes sense. Like setting them up for success in their social life.
Precisely.
You know, it's fascinating how much their history as working dogs still influences their personalities today.
Right.
That makes me think about how we were talking about their escape artist tendencies earlier.
Yeah.
It's not really about being disobedient, is it?
No, not at all.
It's more like their instincts kicking in.
You hit the nail on the head.
Okay.
Remember, these dogs were bred to be problem solvers, to be resourceful. So when they find themselves bored or understimulated,
Yeah.
those instincts are going to find an outlet.
Yeah.
And that outlet might involve digging under a fence,
no.
scaling a wall,
Oh, wow.
or squeezing through a gap you wouldn't think possible.
It sounds like Schipperke owners really need to think like their dogs
Right.
to anticipate what those clever minds might come up with.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You've got to be one step ahead. That's why providing plenty of mental and physical stimulation is crucial.
Okay.
Think long walks,
Right.
challenging games,
Okay.
even puzzle toys that make them think.
I see.
A tired Schipperke is a happy Schipperke.
So it's about finding ways to engage their intelligence and energy in a positive way.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And that brings us back to training.
Okay.
With a breed as smart and independent as the Schipperke,
Right.
positive reinforcement is the way to go.
Could you explain what positive reinforcement means for those who might not be familiar with dog training terms?
Of course, positive reinforcement is all about rewarding the behaviors you want to see.
So instead of punishing a dog for doing something wrong,
Yeah.
you focus on rewarding them when they do something right.
Right.
It could be as simple as a treat,
Okay.
praise,
Right.
or even a favorite toy.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
It's about building a positive association with learning.
exactly.
Yeah.
And with a breed like these Schipperke,
Yeah.
who are known for their intelligence and sometimes their stubborn streak,
Right.
positive reinforcement is far more effective than any kind of punishment.
Okay.
It helps build a strong bond of trust
Right.
and encourages them to want to learn.
It sounds like it's all about finding the right approach.
It is.
Okay.
Schipperkes can be incredibly rewarding companions,
Right.
but they do require a dedicated owner who is willing to understand their unique needs and to put in the time and effort to meet those needs.
So as we wrap up our deep dive into the world of the Schipperke,
Yes.
it seems like the key takeaway is that while these dogs are undeniably adorable,
Oh, they are.
potential owners need to be prepared for their energy. Right.
Their intelligence
Yeah.
and their independent spirit.
I couldn't agree more. They're not a breed for everyone,
Yeah.
but for the right person, a Schipperke can be a truly amazing companion.
So for anyone listening out there who might be considering adding a little black devil to their family,
Yeah.
what would be your final piece of advice?
Do your research.
Okay.
Don't just fall for the cuteness.
Right.
Talk to Schipperke owners.
Okay.
Meet some Schipperkes in person.
Right.
And really ask yourself if your lifestyle is a good fit for this breed's energy and temperament.
Oh, see.
It's a big decision.
Yeah.
And it's important to go into it with your eyes wide open.
Those are wise words.
Thank you.
It's a reminder that responsible pet ownership means choosing a dog that truly complements your life,
Exactly.
not just one that looks cute in pictures.
Right.
So, is a Schipperke the right kind of energy for you?
Right.
It's a question only you can answer.
And who knows, maybe this deep dive has sparked a lifelong passion for the breed.
Maybe we've got some future Schipperke owners out there right now, starting their own journey of discovery.
Absolutely.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive, everyone. Until next time. Keep exploring the fascinating world of dogs. You never know what you might find. And if you're already a Schipperke parent,
Oh, yeah.
we'd love to hear your stories.
Absolutely.
Share your Schipperke adventures, tips,
Yeah.
and maybe even a few escape artist tales with us.
Oh, I'd love to hear those.
Who knows, maybe your experience will help somebody else decide if this is the breed for them.
You never know.
Because at the end of the day, it's all about finding that perfect match, isn't it?
It is.
And sometimes that perfect match comes in a small, furry black package
Yeah.
with a whole lot of personality.
Yes.
A little black devil who might just steal your heart.
Well said.
Well, thanks for diving deep with us into the world of the Schipperke.
It was a pleasure.
We'll catch you next time for another fascinating canine exploration.